I just want to warn you all that this video is completely and utterly improvised, and I'm just completely mouthing all of this off of myself. Hello everybody, welcome to my video. This video is going to be me talking about some ideas I had. I had a big, smart, large brain idea. I was like, wow, these Funko plushies freaking suck. So what if I did a little bit of enhancement computer photoshopping skills and made them way better? Like, I'm talking way better. Like, better than better. That's how good these are. And I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it would be a fun video to do. So, I guess we just go on to the first one. So, the first plush I have is Toy Bonnie. Now, obviously, we all know the infamous Toy Bonnie with the weird flipping teeth and the eyes and the fat head. So, yeah, I was like, okay, here we go. Boom, blah, bang, Photoshop, boom. This is the improvised Toy Bonnie. And I think he looks freaking sweet. I really like how this Toy Bonnie turned out. So, I made his head a little smaller, for one, and for two, I made his muzzle, I fixed it up, I widened it a bit, and I gave him one solid tooth instead of those weird two, like, buck teeth, like, y'all, like, that sort of weird look. I made his pupils bigger, because I feel like with Toy Bonnie, his pupils need to be large and cute. His eyelashes are still there, and, yeah, all around, I think I made this plush a lot better. I think it just looks better in comparison. So, yeah. Next up, we have another plush from Wave 2, Springtrap. Now, Springtrap didn't really have too many problems with him. I really always liked him, but I feel like he could be more detailed and doesn't necessarily accurately represent what Springtrap looks like, so here it is. Here is Springtrap. Yeah, so I am really proud of this one. I think he managed to look a lot much more like Springtrap. For one, I fixed up the colors a bit. He's a lot darker now. I added more accurate withering around. I feel like now with Funko's printing, they could potentially add much more accurate withering. The body stays relatively the same. I just kind of added a little bit more withering here and there, and I added the button. The face is definitely what got the biggest change, including the pupils. Now they're more silver, like Springtrap's actual pupils. He has more purple guy flesh. Definitely the mouth has more flesh. You can kind of see the mouth in there, and I think it looks really sweet. And his left ear has a little bit more withering on the spot, too, instead of it just being one solid piece of not wither. So yeah, I really like this plush. I think if Funko went and remade this, I feel like they could make it look really cool. And then I decided to remake the Wave 1 Chica, because everyone hates this thing, and I don't blame them. It looks kind of stupid, especially when you compare it to plushes like Sanchi's Chica. I think it could have been done a lot better. So here it is. Obviously, this isn't perfect. It doesn't look quite as good as the original Sanchi Chica, but I think I still really like it. I managed to make the eyes a lot closer and bigger. The beak is actually taken from the Sanchi Chica. I just think they did the beak a lot better. The body stays relatively the same, minus the fact that I added the Toy Chica feet, because it just looks a lot better. I feel like one thing I didn't add on the edit, I feel like they could add the white toes, but that's just an optional thing if they want to add that, I don't know. I also made the hair piece a lot better, like it is also from the Sanchi Chica plush, so yeah, the hair looks like that. And also the eyebrows aren't angry anymore. She actually looks... She looks like moderately displeased. Not necessarily my favorite edit, but I'm proud of how this one turned out. Next up, we're moving back to Wave 2 again. We have Mangle. Yeah, Mangle. So, also I think this plush is cool, but I feel like they could make it look much more like actual Mangle, and that's what turned out into this. So, starting off with the head, I added more wires, and also I added the hair, because Mangle does have hair, it's just... for some reason Funko didn't decide to add it. I also added cheeks, so now Mangle actually has the cheeks that the Funtime Foxy plush has. I gave him some withering on the foot. She's also got some wires on her body, and the biggest change is I added the little endo head on her left arm, or our left, her right. Her right arm, you get the point. Yeah, she has the little endo head, and it kind of sticks out of her arm. It'd just be like a little, I tried to style this like the Bon Bon puppet in the pirate on Rockstar Foxy. It's just a little piece of silvery fabric with an eye and a mouth and little wires sticking out of its ear, or its eye, not its ear. So yeah, that's basically what Mangle looks like. I think she also turned out really good. One thing I will say is I made this tiny little edit. It's not much, but I feel like giving Funtime Foxy lips would make it much more accurate and kind of like make it look more like Mangle, so the transition's not as funky. Also, I made sure her flippin' eyelashes didn't touch her eyeballs. I don't know why the hell they did that. So the last two plushies are from Sister Location, and arguably the worst ones in the wave. Not that they're bad necessarily, I actually liked one of the ones in this wave, one of the two that I have in here, but I can definitely see the faults and see where they can make it better. First up, we're starting with Ballora. Now, obviously, everyone knows the atrocity that is Ballora. The weird body, the nasty nose, but one part I couldn't fix is the nose. Like, listen, I tried every conceivable way to put a nose on this thing, and it just doesn't look good. So, here's the plush. Honestly, really proud how this came out as well. I used the original body type from the original Ballora prototype plush. So yeah, minus that, I also put the arms down like the one that was released. Her legs stayed relatively the same. Her head has been thinned out a little bit, and tall. It's more thin and tall rather than wide and stumpy. She also now has earrings, which I think look really nice. And yeah, that's about it. I didn't add a nose, obviously, like I said, because I think that would look weird. But other than that, yeah, I think this is a much needed improvement on Ballora. I think she looks way better now. And last but not least, we saved the, I guess, arguably biggest improvement for last, Ennard. So Ennard, I am extremely proud of this one. There's a little rough spots here and there, but I think this edit was very fun to make. First of all, the head is the biggest improvement. He looks, I got rid of the stupid muzzle, so his face is just kind of flat, now, instead of having the weird muzzle thing. Yeah, he has the big red nose in the center, and obviously, he's got his 2 eyes. I made his right eye more full, and now it's got, like, the full, like, wraparound. His pupils are actually blue, like they're supposed to be. For some reason, they didn't make the pupils blue on the original plush. His left eye is actually, like, a partially closed eye, unlike the fully closed one that they put on the plush, the other plush, which is kind of weird to me. His mouth has been fixed. Now he actually has teeth instead of just the wires. Yeah, I assume these would probably use the similar, like, shiny, like, ironed-on material that was on the Nightmare's teeth. The body is mostly the same. I added some more stitching in the center stomach. The button now has little holes in it, and there's a ton of wires all over him. He's got his little stitches from, like, Springtrap and stuff, and I think it looks really sick. So yeah, that is my wave of fixed Funko plushies. I don't like having anything set up to make these real, but it would be really cool, especially these 6. I think that these 6 definitely needed some improvements. If you want to see me actually make some real improvement plushies, I have this video for the Fnaf security breach ones that I actually really made improved in real life. But let me know if you guys want me to maybe try and fix the original plushies in this sort of style and buy some on my own, and I can potentially make these a reality. They won't look quite like these edits, obviously, with the limited materials and stuff, but I think it could look close. So yeah, if you guys want me to do that, show some support on this video, share it around, subscribe if you haven't. We're almost to 200k now. I know I only says 160k, but I would really love to hit 200k by the end of next year. Probably not the end of this year, because there's only 1 month left, but hopefully by the end of next year we can hit 200k, and it would be really awesome. So share this video around. Did you know that a certain percentage... I'm just kidding, I'm not going to go do all that. But anyway, goodbye, guys.